Sometimes, love doesn't end when two people walk away. Sometimes, it stays quietly in the heart, living inside the memories we never learned to forget. Sometimes, the person we loved the most becomes a beautiful chapter we can never read again. I remember the first time your eyes met mine. It felt like the stars had fallen from the sky. You smiled so gently, I forgot what to say, and somehow my heart gave itself away. We talked about dreams, we talked about tomorrow. We laughed through the sunshine, and we cried through the sorrow. I thought you would stay. I thought love was forever. I never imagined we'd end up apart. I still remember the little things you did, the way you said my name, the way you smiled when you tried to hide your feelings. I remember the late-night conversations, the promises we made, and the dreams we built together beneath the moonlight. You were there in my mornings, you were there in my nights, and you made ordinary moments feel perfectly right. I didn't understand then how precious those days were until they became memories. But somewhere along the road, something slowly changed. The messages became shorter, the conversations became strange, the laughter disappeared, and the silence grew wide. I could feel your heart moving farther from mine. I asked if you were okay, and you said you were fine. But your eyes told a story your lips wouldn't define. I held on tighter while you let go. I kept saying, we'll be okay, but deep inside, I already knew. Then came the day I was afraid would come. You stood before me, but somehow felt so far away. You said, sometimes love isn't enough, and those words broke something inside me. I wanted to ask you to stay. I wanted to hold your hand. I wanted to tell you that I could change everything, but love is not love when you have to beg someone to choose you. So I smiled through my tears and whispered, if leaving makes you happy, and that was the hardest goodbye I had ever spoken. After you left, the world continued moving. The sun still rose, the birds still sang, people still laughed, but my world felt strangely quiet. I walked through places where we once stood together, and every street had a memory, every song had your voice, and every sunset reminded me of the dreams we once shared. Sometimes I opened my phone just to write your name. Then I remembered you were no longer waiting for my message. So I closed the screen and pretended I was okay. There are nights when I still miss you, not because I'm lonely, but because some memories never stop feeling beautiful. I miss the way you made me laugh, the way you understood my silence, and those little moments that meant nothing to the world but meant everything to me. Sometimes I wonder, do you ever remember me? Do you ever hear our favorite song and think of those days? Do you ever look at the stars and remember the promises we made beneath them? Maybe you do, maybe you don't, and I'll never know. For a long time,